Hello. The T-62A used to be in the tech tree following on from the T-54. It was an optional tank from the 140. Then when collector's vehicles came into the game, the T-62A was designated into there. So now it has kind of been forgotten about, but should it really be forgotten about? Well, the people who play this tank have 49% average win rate, and they are getting 46%. That is a negative 3% win rate difference from what they would usually get by playing the game. Not to mention, this is the worst possible average damage per game you can get out of a tier 10 medium, as well as by far the lowest mark of excellence requirements of any tier 10 medium. Welcome to Pearl River, where we are using the standard loadout, and we're going to use vents, rammer, and stab. Now, this is what I would pick on the 140, the 907, tanks that are very, very similar to this. And we're going to do some comparisons as well throughout this video to those tanks. That is a T-62A and not really a tank that I want to see, if I'm being honest. The main difference between this and a 140 is that the 140 gets 7 degrees gun depression. This only gets 5. It's just a lot more flexible with the 140. Well, I mean, there is not much I can really do over there. I have to try and go through the middle, because we have won the middle. The Leo PTA down here is on his own, which is a bit of a problem, but at the same time, we control the mid, so we should be able to shoot across. So we're going to go back up into the mid, and then see if we can maybe even go around here and start to farm these as well. I could do the climb up to here. Hello. And we are pretty hull down here. The turret is strong enough. It's not like the 140 turret, but it doesn't have 2 cupolas. It only has 1, so there is that benefit. I actually remember that when both of these were still in the tech tree, I much preferred playing the T-62A over the 140, just because of the armor layout. I mean, I should have aimed for the turret, I am aware, but I take damage for no reason here. I don't have gun depression, and he hits both as well. I'm going to set on fire again in a second. Not quite. Wow, we have taken a lot of damage for this. If I was in a 140, would I have taken that much damage? Maybe not. Maybe not, because we wouldn't have had to expose as much of our tank. I mean, RT has dealt with that. I feel like, just in this day and age, 320 alpha damage guns are just not it. They don't feel powerful enough to actually deal with a lot of the other tanks that you meet. And I think that's the main reason why the T-62A is just so bad. It doesn't have the benefits of the 140, etc. On them. So, you know, all the benefits that you get from the 140 that help out with the only 320 alpha are lost. We've definitely done our job here, though, and distracted all of these. I'd love to be able to peek again, but the triangle is going to look at me for eternity. He really is. Yep. Yep. Only me. Okay, and he hits that apparently. I don't know how much he could have seen. He probably hit my hull. As you'll see, the main differences between the T-62A as we have here and the 140 is that this cupola is very, very easy to hit. It also doesn't get overmatched on the roof by anything greater than a 135 caliber gun. As you'll see up here, the 140 can get overmatched by that. Now, it's not as bad as it used to be where the 140 got overmatched by pretty much everything, but still, if you do meet something that is very, very high caliber, they will go directly through the roof of the 140. And the rest of the turret is really, really strong. Yeah, sure, you have only 250 pen needed to go through here, but it's a very small spot to hit out of the entire turret. And the cupola, I mean, good luck. Even when you fire heat at this thing, if you aim for the cupola, you're probably going to end up bouncing. Although you could just go straight through the cheeks either side. And even the side scraping potential of the T-62A matches, if not is better, than the 140. You have 80mm of side armor. Sure, you do have a little spot here that they can pen, but the 140 actually bows outwards over here, making it less reliable. Plus, it's only 57mm of armor. Not that that really matters. So since we've now established that technically the armor is better on the T-62A than the 140, why do so many people just prefer playing the 140? Because if you were to only look at the armor layout, this is a better tank. But the gun depression really is the main factor that holds this tank back, because there's so many maps where you just need more than 5 degrees. It's a lot like the 121, 121B, where you don't have enough gun depression to really flexibly play maps that you will get. Let me finish off the 50B. No. I mean, they are a little bit stuck there, but I don't think I'll even be able to hit them if they went out this way. Yes, hello RT, I'm aware. Okay, that's not too bad. We don't take 1 from the DBV. We are obviously using the Peasant Loadout now, where we have nothing but standard ammo, and we are using fire extinguisher, the peasant version of playing World of Tanks. I don't think I mean, I do out DPM, a DBV, but not if I start at half health. At least I don't think so, because he can just two-shot me, and I will need to do a lot more than 2 shots. There is still a Leo 1, and I mean, I don't know where the Vickers 3 has gone. I don't think he's still over this way. Okay, gun. What on earth is that? Can I track him there? Yes, I can. Okay, he's just fired as well. Ugh, I would love to push this, but can we just go this way? I've lost the majority of my health to artillery so far this game. 907 holds to that. WZ is pushing. Nice, we get him out the game. Ah, there's a Leo. Okay, this is quite bad. Why didn't he not just kill the S-Con? Get that out of the game. I don't have gun depression! And then I low roll. I don't think it would have mattered too much. Do I reload before him? Yes. Only just. Ah, I'm dead now though. Unless I can track him. Tracked him, but he repairs. Ah, man. I don't know if the Foch wins. I didn't realize the Foch was reloading. Does he win this now? What on earth have I just watched? Now, I am well aware this was by no means a good game, but I'm going to leave it in purely for the fact that this is the reality of the T-62A. Most of the time, you're going to be struggling with gun depression and just lacking the flexibility that the other tanks have. As always, before we go into the last game, we're going to go through the field mods quickly. For the first one, we go for the left-hand side, which is the same for every single medium tank in the game. What this allows is that when the gun, ammo rack, or engine is knocked out, the negative bonus is less. The thing is, the right-hand side, I don't know why anybody would ever pick it, because it is only 4% and it's to traverse speed on a medium tank, which is already fast. So yes, always the left-hand side for the first one. We then go for the right-hand side, then the right-hand side again. Don't bother with anything on number 7. And then if you're using hardening, you go for the left. If you're not using hardening, go for the right. Well, we're now on cliff, which I'm not too sure how this is going to go. You know what? This might be dumb, but I am going to go and... Oh, I was going to go and peek up the middle, but to be honest with you, if you're going to go here, I may just go around like this and see what's going to happen. Hello. Okay, you are wanting to be very, very aggressive, I see. I mean, we take a few in return, but hopefully we can give a few back to him, and we have done. I really didn't want to take that shot, though. I mean, this is okay so far. It's not amazing, but you're doing damage at least. Till such time as the artillery or the TDs at the back of the map want to flop. Yep. 481. Right. Well, now we don't play cliff for the rest of the game. These will start to peak around there, which is a problem. I mean, we can just go around here with the rest of the team, so I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Leo 1 is peeking over that side, so we'll just continue going this side. The thing is, we are now a one-shot to everybody. I mean, I've made it over here. I'm not too sure whereabouts I'm going to be able to get shots from, though. Yeah. Okay. I mean, DVV has shots, though. We do get spotted for that, though. Oh, look, an E50. Hello, friend. I do not have gun depression to deal with you at all. And if I peek up over there, I then get spotted by the ML2. Do I get spotted by the E50? I'm not too sure. Yes, I do. But, I mean, he's already dead now. Well, I mean, only 3.2, but, I mean, that's the free mark requirement. Well, a little bit of extra damage, at least. Is the other arty still over here? I believe he is. Very nice. Alright, 3.9. And you know what? That just sums up the T-62A experience. It's not that nice to play. Even when you get decent results, it feels like you have to work so hard to be able to get them. Other tanks, like the 140, are just better. And even other tanks that have the same gun depression, like the 121, are more fun because of the fact that it has higher alpha damage. 320 alpha damage was completely ruined when hardening was introduced into the game, and now it is severely lacking. I don't personally enjoy playing any 320 alpha damage gun at tier 10. And considering that the T-62A is basically the worst of all of the 320 alpha damage guns at tier 10, it's no surprise people don't play it.